All right, all right, all right. Big crowd. Everybody coming in. We still got people out in the lobby. Woo. Mic's hot. The mic's hot. I can talk. There's birthday girl. All right. If we can get the back doors, that'd be great. Is that, all right, well, good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good one for sure, and I tell you what, today is International Thank You Day, so I just would like to say, gracias. I got de nada over there. How about that? Thank you. That impressed our speaker, Mr. Pete Garcia, with the U.S.-Mexico Chamber of Commerce, so thank you for being here, Pete. We appreciate it. And it's exciting also that the new year is going to be a lot of fun things coming along. And oh, by the way, is Tara here? Where's Tara Dotson? Is she here? She's outside? Oh, Tara, come here. This is Tara Dotson, everybody, with Tara Lynn Media, and she's helping us at the Chamber now, and we're excited to have her on board. So you're going to see her around snapping pictures. But the reason I called you in here, Tara, is because today is National Tara Day. It really is. It said something about being a goddess or something. And I'm dead serious. Is anybody here named Joel? Yeah, it's your day, too. And it's also learn your name in Morse code. Mine is SOS, ... National Joel Day. It's Milk Day. Step in a puddle and splash somebody day. Here it is, National Tara Day, and it says, whether you're a goddess, a fictional character, or a famed celebrity, if your name is Tara, we're celebrating you this National Tara Day. So congratulations, Tara. Tara also means the cattle are dying, and no, I'm kidding. Okay. In case some of you visitors haven't found out, we like to have a little fun here at our chamber, but also we like to give thanks to why we're here and what we do. So is there a preacher in the house that'd like to give the opening prayer today, or would somebody like to give the opening prayer? I would invite somebody to do that. Please, come on down, Mr. Rhino. And if you don't mind, here's the microphone. It'll be hot for you if you folks will join us in our opening prayer. Thanks. This is Gary. Wait. God requires you help yourself.
It's usually prepared for me. No, I'm just joking. Bow your heads, let's pray. Father, we just thank you for your goodness. We thank you for what you do in our lives. We thank you that you continue to protect us everywhere we go, that everything that we set our hand to prospers, that the relationships that we build bring glory to you. Father, we thank you that all of our pantries are full, all of our bills are paid, that we just glorify you. We just thank you so much for who you are and what you're doing. We thank you for this time together. We thank you that we continue to build relationships and that we enjoy each other's company. And we're going to give you all the glory and honor. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And thank you, Greg, so much. We appreciate that. You can leave it. Okay, that's fine. That's fantastic. And we also like to honor our country. And we're going to put up the American flag. And if Dina would come up. Where's Dina? I know she's here. Dina? Where's Dina? Yeah, Dina, please rise. Dina likes to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance. And thank you. Dina, just go ahead. I don't think it's on. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, folks, very much. We appreciate that. Hey, Tara, if we have a sign-in sheet for the official, is it on the way? Oh, hi. Hey, everybody, this is Lynn Tierney. He's on our board of directors. Say hi to Lynn. Turn around and say hi, Lynn. Good job, Lynn. All right, we got some special guests. Hey, Constable Chad Norvell, there he is. He's in the back. Hey, you made it to the meeting. Usually it's just coffee. I gave you a hard time last month, did you hear about? But yesterday, I think, was Law Enforcement Appreciation, or was it the day before? Thank you very much, though, Chad. We appreciate you very much for all our law enforcement. And we have Alderman, City Council of the City of Brookshire. Jeremiah Hill is here. Jeremiah, thank you. And got to do a big shout out. Brookshire is doing well. They got a 1 million square foot lease from Tesla that's going to store batteries, I guess, and HEB. So look out for Brookshire, everybody. So that just means there's more people moving to the area for your business to do business. I promise you. Mandy Brunzell with Commissioner Vince Morales' office. Thank you, Mandy, for being here. We appreciate our commissioner so very much. And y'all have a pig roast coming up, right? So look on our calendar. It's on there. We'd love for y'all to go to that. Chris Harris, this guy, I don't know if you ever had breakfast with him. He's the mayor pro tem of Katy. Where's Chris? I love you, Chris. You know that. And Chris, stand up so people can see you. He's our speaker next month. And you're going to be speaking on what? Loud and clear. So it's pretty important, environmental. We're going to find out what that's all about. And I learned something that you can be buried out there. Is that right? Okay. Yeah. Hey, you know, we could bury people out there. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to find you, right? Yeah, that's, you know. What happened to Don? I don't know. He went away. And then, of course, hey, Chad Bridges is here. Judge, where's Judge Chad Bridges? Judge, thank you for being here, Judge. We appreciate it. So any other elected officials or people that I missed a little bit, but thank you. And I want our Wranglers, I like these guys right here. Stand up in Wranglers and say hello if you got your ball, you got your hat on, and there's our cowboy hats. We're also wearing things. These are the hosts and hostesses of our chamber, and they're fantastic. Hey, yeah, I like what y'all are doing. Do selfies, take pictures, tag the chamber. We'll spread it around. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do all that. Okay. Also, our board of directors, I think we have, I said Lynn, and I don't know, is there another? Who? Oh, Rick. Oh, there's Dr. Vera in the back. Hey, Dr. Vera, and I know Rick Vargas is here. Where's Rick? They're all in the back. So if you want to talk to the board of directors, go to the back, okay? And I don't see our chairman, but thank you for the board. That's a volunteer position, and we appreciate them very much. All right. I'd like to, before I introduce our new members, I want to jump right to our breakfast sponsors. Oh my gosh. That Maple Street Biscuit Company opened up over here near HEB on 1463. Who's been there? And who's 10 pounds heavier after being there? Because I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but the biscuits, the gravy, the honey potato chips, the whatever. But God bless you guys, Mike and Matt, our Wranglers, but they're our sponsors for breakfast today. Guys, come on up and say something about what you do. And flip the microphone on. But it's because of them, you are 10 pounds heavier this morning. Yes.
There we go. Okay. I'm with the LMC branch of our division, which we have 5 of our branches all over town. It's commercial real estate. This is Michael, and Michael Newton is with our Embark Tree division. We've been doing this for a long time, family run for over 42 years in the Houston area, and we are everywhere. So the only thing we just want people to remember is, you know, if you show up to a job interview, you're going to do so hopefully dressed at your best and looking your best and looking like you've been clean cut and all that stuff, you know. It's kind of like your handshake and everything when you're making a first impression. It's the same way with your business. Don't cut corners with your property. Make sure that it is a good representation of you and how you want to appear to the public and the customers that would come into your business. We've been doing it for a long time. We believe in a culture of taking really, really good care of our people. And we think that we do it the right way compared to some of the competitors out there because we have a lot more support people in place, more staff than the other companies do, to make sure that you have really good, strong communication with your landscaper. That's it. So, you got anything, Mike? Nope.
Mike,
Okay.
Mike, you don't say nothing. You let him do all the speaking. Say hello.
Matt took a lot of time there, explained it all. I'm just one of the arborists with LMC Embark, so if you need anything residentially or commercially with tree work, tree removal, or even us just to look at your trees, to take a look to see how they're doing, just let us know. Disease or anything like that. Thank you.
I tell you what, give them a round of applause there. they are always highly involved in the chamber. As you can tell, they're also wranglers, and we really appreciate you guys very much being part of our chamber. And thank you for always being involved, and thank you for the breakfast. The bar has been set just for the next breakfast sponsor. But nevertheless, is Becca Speed here? Is Becca? Okay, Becca, they brought our coffee, and of course, I think our tea is out there. But let's give Becca and Humble Grounds a nice round. She's going to probably see us on TV back there. And many of you don't know, we're on TV. We're live right now on the internet. Okay, we want to do something pretty quick. We want all of our brand new members and some visitors, if you don't mind, to kind of come up here, and Matt and Mike are going to kind of run you through here, but we just want to say your name and what's your company so we know who you are, and we can kind of see who you are, and we'd like to, you know, maybe meet with you after the chamber meeting to talk to you about our chamber and what we can offer you. I think we're doing a rope cutting this afternoon, right after the meeting too, aren't we? So if you haven't experienced one of our rope cuttings, that is our way of doing a ribbon cutting and everything. So, hey, I see Regina coming right down here. So, Regina, you could be number one.
Okay.
And then we just kind of come in from both sides, guys. And wow, look at all these visitors, folks. Whoa, and new members.
I could take it out. I feel like
Hey,
I'm about to
everybody,
sing or something.
just to let everybody know that Newell has put his card in the basket for a drawing, so nobody's going to win. Okay, wow, okay.
Wow.
New year, new members, I love it, we need it, and I want to tell you what makes us a powerful chamber is having great new members like yourselves, because when we go to the table of government, we walk in someplace, we're the full Shirkati Area Chamber of Commerce, and you're what makes us powerful when we get things done. So I appreciate that. That is one of the hallmarks of our chamber, but also helping each other out. So I've met Miss Regina for the first time yesterday at the office. So Regina, tell us your name and your company, please.
Alrighty, so my name is Regina Alexander. I'm used to going first because my last name is Alexander. I am the Packathon coordinator for Feed the Hunger, which is a nonprofit Christian organization. And what we do is we unite the community together, churches, corporations, organizations, nonprofit, to pack hundreds of thousands of meals. So we have a huge Packathon over at Faith West, February the 23rd through the 25th. I have all of those marketing materials here if you all would like to bring a team. We need 130 teams. Last year, I was responsible for coordinating the Packathons here in West Houston and in the Texas region, and we packed 1.3 million meals over last year for our backyard. We call it a mission trip in our own backyard. We give meals to Katy Christian Ministries, Attack Poverty, Eyes on Me, Hanger, Brookshire, all the food drives. We also support disaster relief and Ukraine. So if you want to hear more about the Packathon, see me. Thank you. I went first, so hey, I'm done.
Okay.
Was it good?
Okay, Regina,
Yes,
put that
sir.
back in there. Put the
Okay.
mic in there. And what we loved hearing everything about that, but we have all that stuff on you online. But that took about 30 seconds, and if we do that every time,
Somebody told me 30 seconds or less.
well, no, I'm talking 5 seconds
Oh,
or less.
wow. Well, you had me go first.
That's
I'm so
okay. That's all right. That's why you get the bonus today. But folks, we'll be here all day. We won't get to our speakers, so let's go pretty quick if you don't mind. I hate to do that, but it is one of those days.
I am Jacob Palmetier. My wife and I have a cheesecake food truck called Gertie Lee's Cheesecakery.
A cheesecake?
Cheesecake. We make everything from scratch.
Go ahead and talk. Yeah, there you go.
I am Tale Smith. I am with Typhoon Texas Water Park. We're here because we're opening soon and we are ready to staff our park.
Yeah, that's exactly, and that's where the Brewfest is going to be. Carlos.
Hey everybody, I'm Carlos Young, and I am the part owner along with my wife of Novel Construction. We are so passionate about safety. We want to keep your work crew safe out on the roadways, barrels, barricades, arrow boards, things like that. And we also do paint striping.
Excellent. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, good morning. My name is Victoria Showme. I'm a registered nurse and I own and run a home care agency called Petra Home Care. Thank you.
Thank you. Diane.
Hi, I'm Diana Germany. I'm the director of Avid Travel Club. We do small group travel all around the world.
Brand new chamber, too. You want to travel? We're going to do travel with her. It's going to be fun. All the way, we're going to travel to Brookshire.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Ronald Patrice. I do commercial real estate, leasing, and sales. for KM Realty. If you need any space, I do a lot of representation here in the Fulshear-Katy area.
All right, thank you so much. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Leonardo Brandão. I'm with Mind Team Renovation. I do commercial and residential construction and remodeling. Thank you.
All right, the FAA has just lifted the ground stop, just FYI.
Good morning, I'm Tom from Today Solar. Anybody out there looking, seeing the sun? It's there. So today is a great day to go solar. Give me a call, I'll be out front. Thank you.
He listens to the Beatles, Here Comes the Sun. All right.
Hi, I'm Manning Stinson. I own a company called Train 5D. I work with 4 types of clients specifically. Those are people that don't know anything, absolutely are brand new to their wellness program. And then I work with triathletes, beginner triathletes, and swimmers in general. And then I work with those that have some sort of chronic condition that they need a low impact workout. So thank you for having me.
All right, please, next.
Morning, Katie Fulshear. My name is Corey Wynn with Clutch City Insurance, Medicare Insurance Specialist. So I'm your Medicare Easy button. When you think of Medicare, call MediCoy, he cares.
Good. Oh, thank you. Put that up in here.
Good morning. I'm Kathy Navel. Thank you for your warm welcome this morning. I was invited by Janice Perry. I'm an independent wine consultant. I represent a Napa winery. We bring the Napa wine tasting experience to you in your home with your wine-loving friends. Our wines have lower sulfites, so we have a philanthropy angle. I really feel I must mention we support America's Mighty Warriors with our Glory wines. Thank you so much again.
Nice. All right. Thank you so much.
Good day, everyone. I'm Greg Dyer. I'm the owner of Anodyne Pain and Wellness. We are an integrated pain and wellness clinic. We're located over by Costco, so we have chiropractic and medical on staff at the same time, so you get a holistic view on your pain issue as well as wellness solutions. So looking forward to seeing y'all, and please pass the word.
Are we having a rope cutting this week? Is it this week?
Rope cutting tomorrow.
Tomorrow. There we go. There you go. We're going to come over and check it out.
Good morning. My name is Kim Sharon. I have a business called Renew You, Body and Mind. I offer beauty and relaxation services in Katy. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. All right. We still got a little bit. Okay.
Hello, good morning. I was invited also by Janice Perry. I'm glad to be here, and I'm also in the beautiful industry of solar. I'm a regional manager for Lumio, and I'm always helping people, saving money, and I'm also always recruiting people to join the team. I'm glad to be here.
Did you say you're always helping people take money? Oh, saving. Oh, okay. Because, you know, we might have to bury you in the conservancy.
Good morning. My name is Angela Golden. I'm a registered nurse at the Cinco Ranch Drip Bar, and we do IV vitamin therapy. And we're going to have an open house this Saturday from 4 to 8. So if you want to come and check it out, we would love to have you.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Catherine Scott with Care Patrol of West Houston. I provide a free service to families, helping them find senior care for their loved ones.
Nice. All right. Thank you, Dina.
Hi, I'm Jenny Bourgeois. I am opening Spa Via Day Spa at Cinco Ranch and Spring Green Boulevard. We are opening in March and focused on relaxation, full service day spa, massages, facials, everything. So come relax with us.
Man, I tell you what, if we're not the most relaxed chamber before long, I don't know who is, right?
How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. My name is Lima, and I'm with Speedy Car Cleaning. We're a professional mobile car cleaning and detailing service. So while we come straight to you, so while you're inside chilling, drinking coffee, tea, wine, whatever it is, we're making sure your car looking brand new. Now, we also do a commercial service, so I know some of y'all have business vehicles. I know you always want to create that trust with your clientele and to look professional, right? Wouldn't we all agree in that sense? So, of course, you want to keep your business vehicles clean. We also take care of that. So please get at us if you want to maybe schedule a detail or set something out with your business vehicles. Thank you very much.
All right, moving on here. We're almost there.
Good morning. I'm Carlos Mora, new in town. I have a fish and seafood company. It's called Puerto Market, the brand, the company Food Traders. We're going to deliver the best of the best at your house and at your business. So we will keep in touch later.
Thank you. All right.
Good morning. My name is Lorraine Lewis. I'm with Alo Florio Coaching. I'm an executive coach and consultant, and I'm here to help you grow your potential and live your vision. Thanks.
Thank you.
How y'all doing? My name is Ronald Earl Wilshire. I'm the lead instigator at Wilshire Media Group, where we comfort the disturbed and we disturb the comfortable. And the only reason I'm here is to see Don, somebody named Don McCoy. Is he here? Never seen him. If you're cool and want to be on my Way Cool Friends list, let's talk afterwards. Thanks for the invite, Mr. Don.
You have a real special guest on your podcast coming up, don't you?
Would you like me to answer that real quick? His name's Don McCoy.
Good morning. Thanks for the invitation to the Fort Shore and Katy Chamber of Commerce. I'm Fadi Chaban. I'm the owner of Old County Prime Property Management. So we help investors and regular people to take care of the property. Owning a rental is pretty easy. We are located in Katy, but we cover the whole Houston area. Thank you.
Fantastic. Bienvenidos. Y gracias. International Thank You Day. No problema. Nosotros podemos hablar también.
Good morning, y'all. My name's Cody Lynn. Finally got roped in by Don to be here. Pleasure being here today and joining the chamber a few months ago. My wife and Rachel and I co-own the Lynn Law Firm. We handle all of your accident injury needs, personal injury attorneys. Quick plug, I also have the pleasure of running BNI Katy, president this year. We meet Thursday mornings at 7 to 8:30 at Falcon Point Golf Club, so we'd love to have you come out and check us out as well. Thank
One
you.
of the largest BNI groups in the area for sure, Cody. Well done. Thank you, Cody, so much for all you do.
Good morning, I'm Yvette Simmons-Payne. I was invited by Harlan Pickett, and so you've heard about personality trainings, and what we've figured out is there's no such thing, but there is a brain functionality training, and that helps you have harmony through your whole life, from sales to the home, and that's what we teach you how to do. Yvette Simmons-Payne, the Coat Masters.
Hey, Yvette, hang on a second. Yvette, I had a small pre-lunch yesterday, a late lunch or early dinner with her and Harlan, and Yvette's going to be our speaker in March. And she pulled this brain functionality thing on me at the table. First off, we figured out I had a brain, but let me tell you, it was really fascinating. So you're not going to want to miss March when we have Yvette come and speak to us. So mark that on your calendar. Thank you, Yvette. We appreciate it. And thank you all for being here. And you need to put you know you're not going to win since Newell has a card in there, right? I know you're a member, but I'm just saying Newell wins everything. Okay, if you don't have a card, if you have a card here, let's try to make it so Newell doesn't win today. Sorry. Where's Janice Perry? Janice, stand up. God bless you. You bring a lot of guests. And I just want to say, it's kind of like church, but if each one of you could, maybe think about inviting a guest to our membership meetings, it's absolutely free of charge. It's just come on out here, get to feel the vibe. We'd love to meet you, love to have you, consider being part of our chamber. It's what we do. Hey there. And also, I want, by a show of hands, how many people here that are members have used every tool available to you that our chamber offers in the back office? I think one. I think you're pretty close. Joe's been very good at it. But I will tell you, as we've learned through some things through what we're calling Key Person of Influence, you're going to hear more about that this year. But we offer a lot of different tools that will really put your business on the map. And it doesn't take a lot of effort to get out there and learn it. So twice a month, we do Chambernomics at Adriatic Cafe, and we do it over at Spring Creek. The first Tuesday of the month at Adriatic, the fourth Tuesday over here at Spring Creek Barbecue. And someone like Uncle Richie and Mike, our senior veterans and things, they're in there and they're learning it. And it's not that hard, is it, Mike? It takes a little bit, but once you get it down, it's pretty simple. And it will take your business to a whole nother level, because we're here to help you do that. We're offering insurance programs and all kinds of things. All right, here you go, Ray. There you go. All right, so with that, let me make sure I don't have anything else here. We have the upcoming Independence Day at Whiskey River. If you went last year, it was a lot of fun. We'd love to have y'all there. And then a Casino Royale is going to be very fun in April. We've already got that up and running, so if you want to be part of that. And you might have the opportunity to name your own martini, because we're going to have a shaken, not stirred bar. Kind of fun, right? Like a Mattini, or something. or something anyway. Embark TV. So we're going to do that. And then also the 19th of this month, I don't know if it's up there, we're going to have our Network Vibes over at Katie Vibes. And is Olivia here? Yeah, Olivia. KBA, we do that in associate. Is it the 19th, I believe, of January? Check our calendar if you don't mind. But we do it in concert with the Katy Economic Development Corporation and the KBA and ourselves. The 18th. And so it's in the evening. Just show up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great networking, really relaxed. Love to have you come out and get to know everybody. It's a great networking opportunity. Okay, before I bring up our speaker, Mr. Garcia, did Stacy Jacobs make it? I didn't see. Oh, there you are. Hi, Stacy. We're going to have you come up first real quick. How about that? Okay, so you can come on around and help me out with these prices. How about that? Okay, first off, Greg with Rhino is going to give away 2 free pest controls. So if you have rhinos in your house, he can get rid of those rhinos. Right? That would be a pretty big pest in your house. And the winner is Regina Alexander. How about that? I love it. New member. Yeah. Oh, here, you can help me with these here. Yeah, and then you can hold these. I'll let you draw the names that way. Okay, well, first I'm going to do another rhino pest control. So there you go, a free pest control service. There you are. And then we're going to give away another one. Who you got? This is Stacy, by the way. Here's Stacy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, yeah, Suzanne Walker. Where's our musician? Thank you so good. Look at this. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I do have a card to give. Yes. There you are. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Pest control. So whenever you're singing, you can have them spray around you, keep the pests around. Okay, what do we, from the Vargas Agency, Rick, where's Rick Vargas? Back there. He's got a water bottle. There's a $25 gift card in here. What else? What was the other thing, Rick? Come on down here and tell us what you got in this thing.
Morning, guys. So it's, I guess, a New Year's resolution basket. So have your water bottle, drink more water. Obviously, a lot of people want to save money, so if you need help, for me to take your insurance and save you some money right there, go for it. And you do have a $25 gift card and 1 month free to work at KTX Fit. So if you guys win, give me a call or send me an email. I'll send you the certificate so you can go for that free month.
What's this for? New Year's resolution?
Measure now and then
measure later. Okay. All right. The winner here, thank you, Rick and Angie. We appreciate the Vargas Agency very much. And our winner is, hey, it looks like Colin Atchison with Blue Moon. Colin, hey about it, buddy. All right. And who is this from here? Y'all want to come say something about it? Sure. Come on. We can get you up here. This is Mr. Maldonado, everybody.
How's everybody doing today? All right. I'm Oscar Maldonado with American Star Entertainment. We got a door prize for you. This is an ammo can. A lot of people buy firearms and stuff, and then they buy ammo. But this is something you can keep your ammo in. It'll keep it nice and dry and all that sort of stuff.
So keep your powder dry. What do you do?
Oh, what do I do? Oh, we do live music, DJ, entertainment, photo booths, and all that sort of stuff. And we've got a band called Nowhere But Up that Angelique over here, our daughter, is the lead singer in. And we'll be at Bricko in Katy on January 21st.
And he's a guitar playing attorney. There you go. The winner is Laura Motlett. Laura, where's Laura? You get an ammo can. Laura, all right. That's awesome. I love the uniqueness. Okay, this is from Mike, back in the back, rub it on, pain is gone. I've had shoulder surgery, and just so y'all know, I love you, and when you come up and hit me on the shoulder, I may have to, just letting you know, okay. It's not a karate thing or anything, but it does work. Mike, I've been rubbing it on, and it does help the pain, it really does. So our winner there is Mafur Ahmed. With Sharkies. Hey, Sharky, say, look here, come here, Muffalo, come here. Yes, here you are. Fantastic, congratulations. And then also, one more, we have 1 month of service with Joe Axline, and he'll help raise your profile, your reviews. Say something real quick. We got a lot of prizes.
Reputation gets you the business coming in, and so the only way they can see that is through Google and Facebook. So 1 month of service to get you trained, set up, and installed, and all that stuff. It'll be absolutely fun.
Todd Mann, here's your boarding pass. Right here, this is the guy right there, Todd Mann. Stacy, we'll just set that over here. And just real quick, before I have Stacy say a few things, is we're kicking off the sales of our award-winning Fulshear-Katy Area Chamber Relocation Guide and Directory. And there's Amy Barker-Richards, stand up, the pretty lady there. And she is our publisher and takes care of it, does a wonderful job. And it is award-winning. We did win the award. If you want to see it, you come to my office. I'll show it to you. I'll let you hold it. You have a picture with it. Promise. And the deadline for copy is March the 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. And so you need to contact her as soon as possible to get in there. It goes into, copies are in Walmart, H-E-B, Time-Wise, everywhere, and they're free, and they're everywhere. And a lot of the realtors have them in their places too. Whew, I'm beat. There's a lot going on. What? Newell didn't win. Where's Newell? Newell, you win my heart, brother. I love you. You won something anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Stacy. Come over here. Don't be afraid. It's okay. I don't bite. No, that's okay. You're in the spotlight now. She's with the Small Business Development Center, and they're a great organization. They help. Well, I'm going to let her tell you what she does, but she's going to take about 5 minutes and tell you what's available to you, the business owner, and then we'll bring Pete up right after that. So here you go, Stacy.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. Like Don said, my name is Stacy Jacobs. I am the director of the Small Business Development Center, Fort Bend County. We are part of the America's SBDC network, and we are part of the Texas Gulf Coast Network. So basically what that means is that the SBA, your federal government, supports small businesses by funding resource partners such as myself. I'm the largest resource partner of the SBA. Texas Gulf Coast Network, we have about 13 centers. So I'm one of 13 centers. I have business advisors throughout the regions that works with clients in my territory. What we do is very simple. We do free, confidential business advising assistance. Our business advisors work with anyone who is starting, growing, or exiting a business. So no matter where you're at in the life cycle, no matter what your goals are or what you're trying to achieve, we have business advisors that can work with you. Again, no cost, confidential. Another part of what we do is entrepreneur training. So I do have some in-person events coming up starting for this quarter. I have everything from marketing. I have an IRS representative that's going to be talking about filing your taxes. I also have a business broker who's going to be talking about, maximizing profits to be able to sell your business, so exit strategies. All of the information on our training you can get through our newsletters and on our website, so please visit us online. But please, if you're going to be here, grab my business card as well. I want to jump back to that business advising. Some of the more popular focus areas that we do work with our clients is going to be business plan development, so helping you write your business plan. If you're going to be applying for access to capital, the business advisor can work with you to determine which banker might be the best fit for you, and making sure you have a completed package that will get you funding with small business loans, such as the SBA guaranteed loan programs. We also work with clients to help with business certifications. So if you're a veteran-owned business, woman-owned business, and you want to get that certification because you'd like to do business with the government, business advisors can work with you to do that as well. We definitely distinguish ourselves between some of the other resource partners by what we call our secret sauce, which is our access to market research. So we have industry reports, financial industry reports, demographic information. So if you're developing marketing plans, sales strategies, we have this research that we can share with you at no cost to help you start and grow your business. So whether you're just thinking about something and wanting to learn more information to start your market research to determine if this is going to be a feasible business in this market, we can work with you to start that process and get that research going. Or if you're you've been leasing and it's time to buy a building and we need to do those financial projections and develop those cash flow statements, those are all some of the focus areas that we work with our clients. So if you or anyone you know wants to register, it's really simple. You just simply visit our website, you'll fill out our registration, and include your confidentiality. We'll get you signed with a business advisor, and then we're with you for the life of the business. Just to close up for today, like I mentioned, we are the largest resource partner of the SBA, but we're equally funded and supported by the state of Texas. And every center is hosted by a location of higher education. So I'm actually a department of the University of Houston. So in conclusion, I will highly recommend everyone in here register for our services. What's great about us and being connected to us is we have direct connections and relationships with the SBA. So before the next disaster occurs, be registered with the SBDC, and that way when you have questions and concerns about the SBA programs, you have an advisor that you can come to and get information. Because unfortunately, it's really hard to get in touch with the SBA directly. Thank you all for allowing me to be here today, and please come see me after, and I'll give you my card, which has a QR code, takes you straight to the website. But for y'all that want to look it up now, it's really simple. If you just go to sbdc.uh.edu, we'll get you started as well. So thank you.
All right, Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. We appreciate it. A lot of resources, a lot of resources, a lot of resources. If you don't know they exist, we let you know they exist. You need some help, let us know. It's all about growing your business. Okay, next up we have Mr. Pete Garcia. I've spent some time with this man through a couple of programs we've been doing. And, oh, hi. And so, and let me say, he's got a huge bio here, but well, I just like this part. You were responsible for driving the Continental Airlines in all of Latin America, and you helped help their revenues go from $250 million in the Latin American countries to $2.5 billion. You know. But I tell you what, this man is an international consultant, international speaker. He knows a lot of people. He's well connected. His current position right now is also the president of the United States-Mexico Chamber of Commerce. And he's going to tell us today on some of the ways you can do business in Mexico and how you can there's some exporting opportunities for your business to Mexico. But we're very lucky to have Mr. Pete Garcia here today, so make him feel warm and welcome. Thank you.
Don, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you all for joining me this morning. Muy buenos días. Good morning. ¿Cómo están hoy? Qué bueno, qué bueno. Me gusta que hablen español. Tú sabes que español ya casi es una de las mayores idiomas hablados en esta área. Spanish is one of the most spoken languages in this area. You know, Fort Bend County, Harris County are now recognizing that they are diverse. And you go right up here to Alief, right up the street, 80 different languages are spoken in Alief. You know that Houston has over 90 international foreign consulates, almost the same as New York City. Most people in Houston are not aware of that or the reasons of why that. And I'm going to talk a little bit about international. I'm going to talk a little bit about, focus more on Mexico and how you can benefit from the marketplace in Mexico. But part of the reasons that we're so diverse is we have two key industries. The largest industries in Houston and this area today are energy, oil and gas. So we have visitors from all over the world. They come, they visit, they like it, then they want to come back. They want to buy a home. They want to use the hospital facilities that we have here. which is the other key industry that we have. Health. We've got MD Anderson, recognized around the world. We've got great medical facilities. We have the largest medical center in the world, Texas Medical Center. People come from everywhere. Now, if you also notice, a lot of the doctors, a lot of the nurses that are there are also international. People come here for health services. They bring their family. They end up visiting. They like it. They come back. They buy a home. But they're also contributing to our economy. And that's what I want to talk about, the value of international travel and the value of Mexico in particular. So with that, you know, this will just tell you a little bit about myself. But I was very fortunate that at Continental Airlines, they had the vision to make Houston an international hub. Most of us now here take it for granted, unless you were flying this morning when they shut down the airports. Now, that was nationwide. But at the time, Continental was flying to about 7 cities in Mexico. Only 3 were business cities. The rest were beach destinations. I said, there's a huge opportunity. And our company decided, let's do more in Mexico. And this was at the beginning of NAFTA. And I'm going to talk about what NAFTA created. This one company saw the benefits of NAFTA for the future. So we grew Mexico from 7 destinations to 30 destinations nonstop. At the time, there were only 2 airlines servicing Mexico. Now there are 7. Most of the cities that we started flying to had no international flights. We were the first one. Now most of them have 3 or 4 airlines flying there. So what I'm saying is what air travel does, transportation does, is it creates an opportunity. It builds bridges between communities. So what we have seen the last several years, has anyone noticed that we're in a global crisis? We're still not out of it. You know, we hear inflation, but one of the things you're going to notice that I bring up in here is the value of doing international trade. What can help us get out of this global crisis is more trade. But what does it do? Trade increases the opportunity for all of us. It's called competition. I heard many of you say, we value our customers. We take care of our customers. We provide more. Well, your competitors try to do the same thing, but it's actually the ones that deliver that end up gaining more market share. Technology. I'm also a consultant for Virtual Queue, who is here today, Scott Sosin and his lovely wife. Virtual Queue is a company based right here in Sugar Land. They offer technology services, primarily domestically before. But when I met Scott, he said, we want to grow international. And in a matter of a few months, actually, we're now in 40 different countries. First trip was to Europe. Next trips are going to be to Latin America, but we've already taken 3 more trips back to Europe. Spain, Portugal, Italy. Scott, you have something to say? Thank you, Scott. It's a great company called Virtual Queue, and I'm their global manager, channel manager. So I'm basically a consultant, help bring in clients. There's another person I want to introduce, and that is our executive director for the U.S.-Mexico Chamber of Commerce. Anna, would you stand up real quickly? Anna's putting on a networking event at the East District 9, East River 9. It's a whole new area on the east side of town. Used to be all commercial, that now there's a 9-hole golf course, there's restaurants and bars in there, so we're going to have a network on the 19th there, so please come and join us. So trade also helps a lot of things. The more business there is, the more business there is for airlines, hotels, restaurants, here, if we do it here. It improves our general economy. Free trade in general, if you go to countries where free trade has been integrated, and that's the primary focus of this conversation today, is free trade. Our closest business partner, and by the way, our #1 business partner, is Mexico. Not only for the United States. Now, it used to be China, but things have changed. The world has changed. We're seeing a lot of companies that used to do work or have work done in China, because of the supply chain issues, the distances, they're now coming to the U.S. and back to the U.S., and they're also coming to Mexico. What we're doing right now, what we're seeing right now, is more and more negotiation. When NAFTA started in 1994, it wasn't in the billions in terms of trade. Today, it's in the billions, and you'll look at the numbers in just a minute. But one thing that was restarted this year was the actual dialogue, high-level government dialogues between our countries, and not just Mexico and the United States, but also Canada. They just restarted them this last year. One of the reasons we opened this Chamber of Commerce here in Houston, we're a unique Chamber of Commerce. We're a binational chamber. We have chapters in New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Chicago, plus we also have chapters in Mexico. When I was with Continental, we were the official airline because their members were all business travelers going back and forth. Here are some of the things I'm going to be talking about. We want to identify the opportunities. We want to know how they affect us here in Texas. And we want you to start drawing in your own mind something that you can do, an action that you can do to develop more trade. Now, how many of you think you already do business with Mexico? Raise your hand if you already do business with Mexico. Wow, 3 people. When was the last time you ate guacamole? Raise your hand. You're doing international trade. When was the last time you ate a piece of chocolate? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Don't give me that. Mexico's the second largest producer of chocolates, the largest producer of avocados. How many of you drive a GMC or Chevrolet pickup? Raise your hand. Part of that vehicle was made and assembled in Mexico. And there are some misnomers about that, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But why Mexico? One, they have a lot of free trade agreements, more than any other country in the world. What they bring is more opportunity. Yesterday, the President of the United States was visiting in Mexico along with the Canadian Prime Minister. We had not had a president visit since 2014. Now, this is your #1 trade partner. Why do you not have high-level government negotiations, and why do you not meet with your largest trade partner once every 10 years? Why? If you visited with your customer once every 10 years, how long do you think you're going to keep that landscaping customer? Well, something to be said about that. This is the U.S.-Mexico-Canadian agreement. Please join me.
The United States Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA, is a 21st century high-standard trade agreement for a market of more than 500 million consumers. USMCA supports mutually beneficial trade for freer markets, fairer trade, and robust economic growth across North America. The USMCA, which entered into force on July 1st, 2020, modernizes the previous North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA. U.S. exporters, including small and medium-sized businesses, can benefit from the agreement. For example, the USMCA reduces costs and makes cross-border transactions easier and more predictable, prohibits customs duties on products distributed electronically, enhances protection and enforcement of intellectual property rights, helps ensure U.S. suppliers receive fair and transparent treatment when supplying cross-border services, and encourages regulatory compatibility and cooperation. There are 4 ways USMCA makes exporting easier. First, all products that have 0 tariffs under NAFTA remain at 0. Second, the Certificate of Origin process for claiming preferential tariff treatment is simplified. the NAFTA Certificate of Origin form is no longer accepted. Rather, companies can submit the 9 required data elements on any form or letterhead. In addition, USMCA accepts an electronic signature from the exporter, importer, or producer. The importer is responsible for exercising reasonable care concerning the accuracy of all customs documentation. Third, with higher Canadian and Mexican de minimis value levels, more express shipments could potentially qualify for zero duties or taxes. And fourth, USMCA strengthens rules of origin. It increases regional content requirements, helping preserve North American manufacturing. Major industries that benefit include automotive, chemicals, and selected steel and iron products. In addition, USMCA increases the de minimis rules of origin to 10%, the amount allowed to be sourced from outside North America. With this change, more products qualify for preferential tariff treatment. To learn if your products are affected, visit trade.gov/USMCA and search for rules of origin. USMCA strengthens commitments and enforcement rules to expand trade within North America. There are many examples. Intellectual property protections and enforcement are enhanced for innovators and creators. Full national treatment is provided for copyright and related rights. Export procedures are streamlined for customs administration and trade facilitation and will be consistent throughout all USMCA ports of entry. In the agriculture sector, the existing zero tariff treatment is maintained. U.S. access to Canada's dairy market is significantly expanded. New enforceable rules address sanitary and phytosanitary measures and support all biotechnologies and 21st century agricultural innovations. Trade in financial services is liberalized and will ensure non-discrimination against U.S. financial service suppliers. North American textile and apparel supply chains are strengthened with requirements for sourcing some materials from within North America and allowing sourcing of certain textile inputs outside North America. These changes will create expanded markets for U.S. producers of these inputs. USMCA covers more 21st century issues, including good regulatory practices that commit to reduce and prevent non-tariff barriers. These practices include good governance, increased transparency, evidence-based decision-making, and whole-of-government internal coordination. There are updated digital trade rules that encourage a robust market. For example, USMCA reduces restrictions that limit where data can be stored and processed. Rules also promote compatibility between different approaches and protect personal information. There are new resources to help small and medium-sized enterprises pursuing USMCA trade and investment opportunities. USMCA expands public-private and government-to-government cooperation and enhances information sharing tools for business. New obligations to protect the environment are fully enforceable with commitments on conservation and trafficking in wildlife, timber, and fish. These protections are the strongest provisions of any trade agreement. And updated labor protections also represent the strongest provision of any trade agreement. For example, labor provisions in the core text of the agreement are fully enforceable, subject to dispute resolution. USMCA works for American businesses by simplifying rules, reducing costs, and providing greater transparency. USMCA increases opportunities for U.S. exporters in our neighboring countries, Canada and Mexico. For more information, visit trade.gov/USMCA.
I hope you enjoyed this small presentation on what the USMCA does for us. It's been in existence now for about 25 years, started in '94. Today, the amount of trade that goes on between our countries is around $660 billion. Some of the largest economies are right here. You'll see that Mexico is amongst the 15th largest economies. Great place to do business. They're very competitive. I'm not going to go through every one of these bullet points on here, but I want you to grasp just the size of the market and how small businesses can be affected by this. One of the greatest opportunities that Mexico provides is a young workforce. Very, very young. So what that means is that for generations to come, there will be a lot of opportunity for labor. Leading exporter. $300 billion in annual exports. That's throughout the world. One of the key reasons that NAFTA and USMCA agreed, and this started back with President Reagan, then President Bush, HW, really put into force. Clinton signed the agreement. But the agreement was meant to make North America an economic bloc to be able to co-manufacture between the three countries goods, not only for each other, but to compete with the rest of the world, to compete with the Europeans, to compete with Asia. That was the main purpose of NAFTA, is that we could co-build, co-create, co-manufacture, and export to the world, which that is exactly what it's done. Now here's where you come in. The World Bank has, in Mexico, this year, signed an agreement, this past year, in May last year, $700 million that are going to go to how to help small and medium-sized businesses do more business with Mexico. Not only going to Mexico, but to take care of Mexican companies that want to come here. $700 million is going to help you. That's what it's for. So, high technology, in terms of Latin America, the opportunity, 34% of all trade in the region. Automotive industry, as I mentioned before, one of the largest in the world. And they don't only build cars for U.S. citizens. They build them for the world. We're only a part of what they sell. Now, not only is General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler there, but you also have BMW, Audi, Renault, Mercedes-Benz, almost every car Mazda, almost every car manufacturer has operations in Mexico. 70% of every vehicle that comes out of Mexico has to have, 100% of every vehicle has to have 70% US-made components. Most Americans think that the Mexicans build it all and they just sell it to us. We've got to build 70% of that vehicle first before they can assemble it and send it back. Actually, I was with Ambassador Wayne, U.S. Ambassador Wayne, a couple of years ago, and he said, now the supply chain is working where to make one vehicle in Mexico, parts have to go back and forth across the border 7 times. Meaning they put one component together here, send it there, they put another component, send it back, add components, and send it 7 times. And that's one of the reasons we have more affordable vehicles today. If you remember prior to NAFTA, when Datsun, now called Nissan, and Toyota, Mazda, when they started coming into the market, we started buying those cars. Our manufacturers were making throwaway cars. You remember the K car that Chrysler made? You don't see any of them on the road anymore. Most of the vehicles that were built in the 80s, you don't see them. 90s, definitely not. We weren't making good vehicles. How many of you remember how many BMWs there were in the United States 20 years ago? Very, very few. We thought, oh, those are only for the very wealthy people. Now there are more BMWs, there are more Jaguars, there are more Land Rovers, there's more Hondas than any time in our lives. Why? It's called competition. Another industry, aerospace. Most people do not know that Mexico has such a robust area. Space. Canadian company builds almost all of its aircraft, entire aircraft, in Querétaro, Mexico. That was one of the last markets that I opened for Continental there. Opened it with one small jet. Now they've got 3 flights a day. Now American and Delta also fly there. Huge market. Technology. Technology is probably the fastest growing. Now, where is the Silicon Valley in Texas of technology? We think Austin. What's Silicon Valley of Mexico? Guadalajara. So you have to kind of know where the centers are. Aerospace, Querétaro, manufacturing in terms of technology, agriculture all over. And as I mentioned before, it is huge. We're the largest producers of tomatoes. Chocolate, and this is not only for the United States, they export to the entire world. Huge producer in agriculture. Energy, we know what energy means for us. Energy is also huge in Mexico. Medical device manufacturing, we do a lot of it right here in Houston. You know, there are 3 counties, you know, Texas is the #1 trade partner for Mexico of all of the United States. Did you also know that Texas exports 17%, manufactures and exports 17% of everything that the United States does? You can add up the next 4 states and it doesn't come up to 17%. Texas is truly an international manufacturing center. Pharmaceuticals, huge in Mexico. Medical tourism. Now there's 2 kinds of medical tourism. I mentioned earlier, a lot of Mexicans come here for their medical treatment. Usually it's for advanced medication and clinical services, but they also offer medical tourism in Mexico. A lot of insurance companies are working with them to do simple surgeries like knee replacements, cosmetic surgery, those type of things. Huge business, and there are over 100 hospitals that are certified by the American Medical Association that qualify for doing medical services. Tourism is huge. We love to go to Mexico. They love to come here. They're actually the #1 visitor for Houston and for Texas. If you look at Texas, almost 8.5 million Mexicans come here. Now, when they come here, they stay longer and they spend more. One of the main reasons they come here is to shop, but they also end up playing our golf courses, eating at our restaurants, going to our theaters. Huge contributor to the economy. We have a great business relationship between Mexico and Texas. Now, there are a lot of other issues that we also hear about. Immigration. That was one of the things that got hammered out in the meetings yesterday. Actually, someone was telling me earlier that after this meeting, they're calling themselves the 3 amigos, Biden and the other 2 partners. But we don't know if they're amigos yet, but we'll see. So it's $108 billion, in imports and $122 billion in exports. Now, what does that mean? They're buying more of our products than we're buying from them. That is a surplus for us, a surplus, not a deficit. We sell more to Mexico. They buy more from us than we buy from them. Most people are not aware of that. So, what is this conversation about? What are we doing to help you understand that even small businesses have an opportunity, not just for the big companies. So we can help you. The U.S.-Mexico Chamber of Commerce is here. Please get Anna's business card before you leave today. But I think what we do is focus on the small and the medium-sized businesses and help them either take care of Mexicans that are arriving here, bring their businesses here, buy their homes here, or taking your product to Mexico. But you have to understand the marketplace. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Pete, you're welcome anytime. I just want to let you know that his organization is also one of the certifying bodies of our Key Person of Influence program that we're trying to put together this year, so keep your eye out for it. He's also very much a key person of influence. And I'm going to give you one of our horse heads to go I'll put it underneath your badge.
Why don't we just trade?
Huh? U.S.-Mexico Chamber of Commerce, huh? Look at that.
I'll let you put it on.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you, man. I appreciate it. Pete, you're a fantastic guy. Let's hear it for Pete Garcia. He'll stick around and talk to you. I love it. I'm going to wear that proudly. If I didn't have a T-Rex arm, I'd put it on there right now with my shoulder, but somebody's going to help me do that in a minute. So we got to go. Hey, listen. Oh, by the way, I just looked up, Pete, did you know Texas's economy is $2 trillion? $2 trillion in Texas, and it is the second largest GDP in the United States, and it is actually the 9th largest economy in the world, ahead of Russia, ahead of Spain, ahead of Mexico, ahead of Australia. You guys are in a good place. So we're here to help you make it even better and bigger. Did somebody lose a ring, by the way? Did this fall out of my nose? I don't know. But all right. Looks like I have a new ring. If anybody needs a ring, I have one. All right, listen, we run over, and we seem to do that lately. I don't know, but it's good information, guys. It's really good, and I can get you in touch with Ernesto Verdugo. I want to introduce Ernesto. He's a good friend of ours. Ernesto is the 27th most traveled man in the world, believe it or not. He speaks in Dubai, Mumbai, you name it. Did I see Frank here earlier? Frank had to leave. They're responsible for our Grow and Protect program on our website. If you go click on that, there's over 250 or more lessons and courses to help you grow your business. It only costs you $1 for a lifetime to have access to all this knowledge that's there for you to go check it out and make your business the best it can be. Don't be scared to ask me or come to us or come to Rachel here in our chamber to help guide you and get you to where you need to go. We want to be not only the key chamber of influence in this area, if not the country, but by virtue of that, we want to make you the key person of influence and make your business the best business it can be in the area. So we have also people like Harlan, if he'd stand up real quick. He's handling some of our insurance specific to us, if you're looking for that. Michael Hack can help you with your mental capabilities to get through some of the hard times, and we appreciate you. We all have something here that offers each other a way to help each other do what we do, and that's what I love about us. And when I say I love us, I do love us. It's not just a chamber and we just go through the motions. We consistently want to connect you with people that can help you, and that's what I'm here for, and my team is here for. So with that, thank you for sticking around. God bless you. Grab an extra biscuit. It's worth it. And God bless. Thank you, LMC Embark, for everything. We appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next month with Chris Harris.